Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are happy, fine, and ready to learn. I am your GK teacher, Miss Sara, and I am welcoming you in online session of Sufa Islamic School. Students, today we are learn about everything around us. Unit number 8. Students, open your books. Book page number 50. What is air? Air is collection of different gases. It is invisible, tasteless and odorless. ठीक है, ये होगी हमारे पास एयर की डेफिनेशन. अब हम आते हैं इसके बुक पेज नंबर 50 पे. व्हाट इज़ एयर? जैसे कि मैंने अभी आपको बताया, एयर इज़ कलेक्शन ऑफ डिफरेंट गैसेस. इट इज़ इनविजिबल, टेस्टलेस एंड ओडोरलेस. साथ इसके आती हैं अब इसकी फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स टू गेट द आंसर. ऊपर ये आपको वर्ड बैंक दिया गया है. लिविंग थिंग्स, विंड, एयर, सी, गैसेस एंड फील. डैश इज़ ऑल अराउंड अस. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? एयर इज़ ऑल अराउंड अस. वी कैन नॉट डैश इट बट वी कैन डैश इट. हम इसे क्या नहीं कर सकते? वी कैन नॉट सी इट बट वी कैन फील इट. Air is made up of many gases. All dash need air to live. All living things need air to live. Dash is moving air. Wind is moving air.
We are surrounded by many living and non-living things. And all these things take up space and have some weight or mass. So, what is matter? Anything or substance that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Okay? Now, let us understand matter with an example. If I take a book and place it on a table, then what you notice? Yes, the book will occupy the space of a table. Okay? And if I put a book on a weighing machine, then it shows that book has a weight. And this proves that book is a matter. And do you know, children, matter is made up of very tiny particles called molecules. Yes, molecules. So, every living or non-living thing is a matter, and brick is also a matter. And you can see here in this picture that brick is made up of very tiny particles called molecules. Understood? So, next we will see states of matter. Matter can exist in 3 physical states depending on how the molecules are packed or arranged. These states are solid, liquid, and gas. Let us have a look on these states one by one in detail. So first is solid. Solids are usually hard and have fixed shape and volume. For example, table, chair, books, pencils, stones, etc. All these are solids. However, we can change the shape of some solids by using force. For example, dough can be rolled out into chapatis, yes, and interesting shapes can be made out of clay. Now, the next question arises is, why solids have definite shape and volume? Can you tell me? Think about it. Okay, I told you earlier that any object is either solid, liquid, or gas. Totally depends on the molecules of that object. It depends on how molecules are packed or arranged. So, in solid, molecules are closely packed to each other, as you can see here in this picture also. And there is no space between molecules to move around. Next is matter in liquid state. Liquid have a definite volume but no fixed shape. A liquid takes the shape of container in which it is poured. In liquid, molecules are not very closely packed to each other. As you can see in this picture also, there is a beaker and there is a water in it. And you can see the molecules are not very closely packed to each other. There is a space between molecules to move around, and this allows liquid to flow, and so liquids are also called as fluids. Next is matter in gaseous state. Air is the gaseous state of matter. Gases have no definite shape and no definite volume. It means a gas has no shape or size of its own. Gas takes the shape of any container in which it is filled. It's spread out to fill any size. Now let's see how molecules are arranged in gaseous state. In gas, molecules are very loosely packed to each other. As you can see in this picture also, molecules of gas moves quickly in all the direction. And so, dear children, gas flows more easily and rapidly than a liquid. Take an example of a perfume. The smell of a perfume spreads quickly from one corner of the room to the next corner, isn't it? So, our next topic is change of states. Matter can change its form from one state to another. Like it can change from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to solid, and also in the reverse direction. So let's see how it happens. So first is change of state from solid to liquid. The process by which a solid changes into a liquid is called melting. So take an example of water. When we take out an ice cube from the freezer and leave it at room temperature, what do you notice? Yes, ice starts to melt into water, and this is the process called as melting of water. Understood? Next is the change of state from liquid to solid. The process by which a liquid changes into a solid is called solidification. If you fill a water in an ice tray and keep it in the freezer, you will see that after some time the water turns into ice. Yes, that is, freezing of water into ice is a form of solidification. So next is change of state from liquid to gas. The process by which a liquid changes into gas is called vaporization, and vaporization can happen by boiling and evaporation. So when we boil the water in a pan and the water start boiling, you will notice after some time the level of water decreases. Why this happens? Yes, this is because the water changes into steam, and this steam is called as water vapor. In the same way, in evaporation, sun rays fall on oceans and ponds, which makes the water warm, and water changes into water vapor. Okay? So next is change of state from gas to liquid. The process by which gas changes into liquid is called condensation. For example, when water starts boiling, hold a cold steel plate over a pot of boiling water. You will see water droplets collecting on the plate. What has happened? Can you tell me? Yes, water vapor has changed back into water on cooling. So here we complete our today's topic. I hope you liked this video.